Welcome to the SwanStation.
Have you ever wondered if asteroids are actually cheese that falls from the moon? But that's not what we're going to talk about today.
Today we're going to tell you about 4 different weeds that actually have quite a few beneficial uses. I'm going to talk about mullein.
I'm going to talk about plantain. I'm going to talk about purslane.
And I'm going to talk about lamb's quarter. Alright, let's go!
This is lamb's quarter. It's one of my favorite plants. This plant is a common weed that grows in a lot of places. It grows to about 1 meter is its usual height, and its leaves look like geese feet, and the bottom of the leaf is a bit lighter and dustier than the top of the leaf. And this plant is very good for rejuvenating the soil. So when you plant it, it rejuvenates all the minerals and things in the soil. And lamb's quarter has about up to 75,000 seeds in one plant. So you can imagine it can spread super quickly. And this plant is also completely edible. So you can eat it, you can add it to a daily diet, you can put it in salads, completely edible. And so it's one of my favorite plants. And it's got tons of good stuff in it too. It's got vitamin B6, calcium, potassium, copper, magnesium, vitamin A, vitamin C, and lots of fiber and protein. It's a very nutritious plant in general. So that is why lamb's quarter is one of my favorite plants.
So this is mullein. It's a biennial, so the first year it's really tiny, second year shoots up. Got this beautiful tall stalk with all these beautiful yellow flowers and these nice fuzzy leaves. One note though, the seeds are poisonous. They're in little pods after the flowers dry up. So there's no really chance of accidentally ingesting them because you'll know when you see them, and you just don't want to eat them. Mullein roots go really deep into the ground. They help restore the earth so that other plants can grow. They'll grow out of like cement or asphalt or gravel piles, break up the rocks and pull the nutrients and the minerals back into the ground. Mullein has also been known by 2 funny names. The first is miner's candle because people used to strip the mullein of all its leaves and flowers, dry out the stalk, cover the stalk in tallow or suet, and then they would use it like a candle. And back during gold rush period, you could see whole mines lined with mullein candles. That's the name, miner's candle. The second name is cowboy toilet paper because sometimes when you're out in the middle of the wilderness and you didn't have toilet paper with you, people would just use a mullein leaf because they're huge and they're very soft. Mullein is also very beneficial to humans. It has flavonoids, tannins, saponins, and triterpenes. When ingested as a tea, the flowers or the leaves, it can help with make coughs more productive, so you get out what you need to get out when you need to get it out. It helps with asthma, sore throats, bronchitis, chest colds, anything to do with the respiratory system, because it has anti-inflammatory properties and minor pain relief properties. The flowers can also be made into an ear oil. So you take a bunch of flowers, put them in a jar, fill up the jar, pour olive oil on top of that, shut the jar up, let it sit for a month or 2, take it back out, strain all the flowers out, and you've got your ear oil. So you drip a couple drops in your ear when you get like a really bad earache or ear infection because it helps reduce inflammation and brings down the pain just a little bit. Mullein is an incredible plant. Not only does it help the environment, but it helps us too. Amazing, right?
So this is the plantain plant, and it's actually completely edible, so you can eat the whole thing. Lots of people like to eat the leaves though. There's vitamin A, C, and K in it, and there's also iron, beta-carotene, and calcium. Lots of people use the leaves in teas to help their heartburn or sore throats and lowering blood sugar. And some people like to chew it up and use it as a serum or an ointment for bug bites, snake bites, and cuts. And you can eat the leaves, the very small ones. After they get big, then you have to cook them. So many people think that this plant is a weed and they pull it out of their gardens. But we like to keep ours in with our strawberries and our other plants because we can actually eat it.
This is cat. Wait. No, that is cat. This is purslane. How you can find purslane is it has a reddish stem and it has thick leafy green leaves, kind of like ivy. And most people pull it out and everywhere because they think it's a bad weed, but really it's really good for you. And you could just go down to our driveway and have a salad because we have so much everywhere. Purslane has omega-3 fatty acids. It has vitamin A, B, and C. And it also has calcium, magnesium, and potassium. And I really like to eat it. Do you ever wonder where our couch cushions go?
So do we. And that was all 4 of our beneficial weeds.
Remember to like and subscribe.
And stay tuned for next time when we make a video on edible flowers.
Thanks for coming to the Swan Station.
Bye!